it's important for you to create a certain synergy with the person, such that even when you say you're not feeling something, they understand where you're going. You know what I mean? And eventually he's just like, what are you feeling? Like, what exactly are you feeling?
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, bro, I'm feeling like I'm looking for sad chords, but I want to do like a happy song. It's like, oh, how sad? Like sad. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's just like some sad chords, but something that it's on a beat that is gonna be jumping. It's like, alright, I got you. And that's how I started playing those keys. I was like, bro, that's the one.
Hey, yo, Rock, you one of them.
What up, guys? You already know what it is. It's your boy Young. This is your favorite room.
It's the brother.
Okay, listen.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Superstar.
My name is Roberto.
Thanks for jumping in. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Blessed to be alive, and glad to be here.
Thank you for coming through, man. You see,
Yeah.
like I'm doing shifting, you know.
Yeah, you've been all over the place.
One place, move to the other. And thank you for coming through. I know your schedule is hectic. You know what I mean? I know you're going through a lot. You're dealing with a lot of amazing things. Hey, guys, this guy to get him to sit here, it's one of those. Let me jump straight into it, bro.
Yeah.
So the series that I'm working on, right, is I'm focusing on production, like putting a highlight on Zambian producers. So I've been having a lot of fun because I've been sitting with a lot of people who are artists and they produce, and a lot of people don't know about that. And you one of those phenoms.
Correct.
Produce, you're an artist. So can we touch a little bit on your production before we go into anything else?
Yeah, I think it's something that a number of people don't really know about me, like you rightfully put it. But production has been like a husband and wife situation for my music. So I write and produce my own music, you know. So it's been a very interesting journey because of course I started off as a writer and singer, or writer and rapper, then turned singer.
That part, a lot of people don't know, bro.
Yeah, that
like,
was
you
a
know what I
rapper.
mean? Yeah, it's not. It says was, but it's still, you know, it's still there. I don't think it ever switches off. Yeah.
I think time and time again in my music is the flow comes in, and
Yeah.
but it's just like in the singing.
Because us who know, we can hear it. We're like, there it is.
It's there. So in my early days, especially when I was in SA, and I was handed a computer by my brother, so it did not have speakers. So then there's this software that came with a sound card. It's called the Sound Blaster sound card. So the Sound Blaster sound card came with a software in it for music production called Cakewalk.
Okay.
So I was loading the sound card software on the PC. Then lo and behold, it's like, wait a minute, this Cakewalk, what is this? So I started watching the tutorial, and it's like how to make music. So I started following the tutorial and how, you know, like you produce and program and that sort of thing. So I was plotting, you know, and it showed me how to plot. Because I didn't have a keyboard and nothing. So you can imagine I was doing all that. No speakers, nothing. I was just watching.
So this
it.
is you in class right now.
I
learning.
I was literally learning how to produce whilst just watching a tutorial. So
Wow.
I started making this, and I remember one of the first things I did was one of the first songs I tried to recreate is a Madonna song. You know that Holiday? Dun, dun, dun,
Holiday. Yeah.
dun, dun. That was one of the first things that I tried to recreate.
And how did that go?
Bad. It did not go too well. So because I didn't even know what quantize was. You get it? So, you know, like you play something and it didn't sound right when I plugged in speakers. So I asked my brother, like, I need some speakers. So he gave me these, you know, like those studio computer speakers, the two of them, and just, so he finally brought some speakers, and I was like, thank you. Now I can get to hear what I've been making. Hey, man. And then I listened to the jargon. I was like, whoa, this is not good. Stuff doesn't sound good at all. And then there's an artist, there's a gospel artist by the name of Harold. Yeah, so Harold was in South Africa, and then we used to create music together. So when he was working on his first album, he asked me to write a song for him on his album. So I wrote a song for him. So when he came back to play me the song, he found me making music. He's like, what is this stuff that you're making? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to put things in order. And he's like, no. There's something called quantize. So he just like literally clicked somewhere and everything was in order. I'm like, wait a minute, what did you do? That is the first time I actually got to know and understand what quantizing is. You get it?
Okay.
From there, it was game over. Like now I started
Everything
making
just
everything
flowed.
just, like everything was just like, oh, okay, cool. So if I wanted to sound in sync and on beat, I need to do this, this and that. So yeah, that's how my production journey started with Cakewalk. A PC that didn't have speakers. Then I was given some speakers.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, man, that's how it all started. So my production started off with a software called Cakewalk. Yeah.
So what? I don't know if you remember, what would you say was the first record that you produced, like on a big scale? Because I'm assuming, because most of the records that we know, okay, artists obviously will have more information than the listener, and you produce for yourself.
Yeah.
What would you say is the first one that you felt like was a major success?
As a come up artist and come up producer, I would say the first project that kind of like just gave me a little bit of wings was a song called Chest to Chest, which was on this hip hop compilation that we produced in South Africa.
Okay.
So what really gave me the motivation was the fact that it was probably one of the few commercial songs on that hip hop compilation. So every time we would perform the song, like the crowd would just go crazy because of the way the kick was just thumping the speakers. It's like, okay, all right, so people can actually vibe to my music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was quite motivating. But years later, when I came back to Zambia, I would say Mutima Wako and then Operator became like my first number one song.
Yeah.
So that was my first number one song, and I wrote and produced, mixed, mastered the song. So it was like everything in one.
Yo.
And then I think as years were just going by, like your confidence levels keep building. And then I got to produce an entire album for another artist myself, which is Manas's Happy Holiday album. So,
Wait, wait. Nuggets, golden nuggets. So that was you on production.
Yeah.
That was a big album, bro.
Very big album. To date, I think it's probably one of the best rap albums we've had in Zambia. And shout out to Manas because he believed in me the moment we linked up. We linked up at K Army because when KB started K Army, I'm one of the few people that were present right in the beginning. So even his journey of production, I could say I was like the teacher.
Yo, okay.
Yeah. So whenever you have a chat with KB, he will tell you how he was so motivated getting to produce. So he had people like Rado, Willie Jinx, and then I came into the picture, and a few other people of course came through and just helped him understand how to play the keyboard. So it's like he's been mentored by so many people that one person can't take credit and say I taught him everything. You get it, right? I feel like we all played a part in just getting to guide and shape what he wanted to be, and as years are passing, I feel like he's still improving and getting better. So it's amazing to see someone like KB that's also inspiring other producers. You know what I mean? But I'm grateful that there was that time when we actually got to share knowledge together, and equally just tell him, so this is quantize.
Yeah. The same way you were taught, you were just passing it on.
So my journey has been quite interesting and the likes, but I'm going all over the place.
No. This is perfect, because the thing is, usually when you sit with an artist, the conversation is generally, the focus is on the artistry, the writing and everything. So hence I'm saying I'm so excited about the production side of things. So at risk of sounding cliche, what would you say were the biggest challenges that you faced in your production journey? Considering the fact that you were also an artist, but as a producer, what would you say were your biggest hurdles on your journey?
I would say just the lack of the right equipment. Yeah, because there are a lot of people out there right now that I know that have the desire to produce.
Yeah,
and some might not even know how to use the keyboard, like play keys, that sort of thing. But they know how to plot, and you wouldn't tell the difference between someone who's playing keys
and someone who's
plotting.
Plot,
yeah, you know what I mean. So I feel like equipment is one of the biggest challenges that a lot of us would face. I was surviving on one particular computer that I came with from South Africa. Wow. And by the way, this is the same computer that I used to record my first album. I used to record my second album.
Wow. Yes. Same computer.
Same PC, man. The same one that I came with from SA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same one that I used for a long time. not until it gave up.
Tapped
So,
out.
you know,
But it played
songs
its
like
part.
Good Woman, Eponava were all on that PC. I use the same PC.
You know, Good Woman is one of my favorite records from you, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because there's the writing and I don't know, the feel of it was just perfect. The pocket that you got into.
Yeah.
I got a good woman with me. I got a good woman with me. Oh yeah.
And at that time, no one was making like that type of quote unquote emotional type of music. You know, so you found a different. I know I digressed, but like I just had to give you credit for that.
So
record there.
that song is special to me because I feel like it helped me just tap into a certain market. You know what I mean? Like a certain market, and it kind of like just bridged the gap between the older generation and the younger generation.
Exactly.
So it's a song that to this day I value. I do not go a set, like a professional set without performing.
I feel like you have to, man, because
Yeah.
even like watching, we could feel the shift when that record. Like I said, no one was making that type of music at that time. So when it came out, we're like, where is it going? What is it
going
up
on
to?
with this project? What are you doing, sir? So yeah.
So now, as a producer, bro, right? Doesn't it make it harder for you to work with other producers? Because, I mean, obviously you know exactly what you want. Isn't it hard to paint that picture for someone else so they can see your vision?
At some point, it felt like it. But you know, you have to have a certain mindset. Like you need to create a certain scenario in your mind. A scenario that instead of you feeling challenged negatively and saying, okay, cool, this might not be my, these beats might not be my comfort zone, but for me, I love a good challenge. And so every time I meet up with someone that makes beats and they play me a certain beat, I'm just like, all right.
Can do something there.
Superstar mode kicking in.
Yeah.
So I've lately, I think I have kind of like embraced other sounds and other producers. I've mainly worked with King Tech, I think, for the past 5 years. So, and the thing is, it's because he understands my sound. Yeah. There are times we've been to studios, me and him, and people are playing beats, and he's just telling the person, nah, he will not like that. Nah, he won't like that.
The blaze to your Jay-Z.
And then he's just like, oh, that's it. That's his sound. So even if I'm outside, I come inside, he's just like, Mr. Banda, listen to this. I'm like, yeah, this is good. So it's important for you to have certain chemistry with different producers. I've been to studios where someone is playing me a beat. I'm just like, no,
this is not
me. Like, I don't think I'm gonna fit on this. And
how does that conversation go? Because like those moments happen quite a bit. Like,
I know, and I feel like at times, as human beings, not as producers, but as human beings, we may feel a certain type of way because each producer feels a certain type of way about their product.
Yeah.
So when you make a beat, there's a certain level of dedication that you put into creating that beat, right? And when someone says, nah, this is not my type of beat, those that understand the business will be like, okay, cool. Like, what are you feeling? Or what do you feel like we should make? You get my point? And I've been in situations like that. I will tell you, there's a song that we're creating called Blessings with DJ COB. It happened like the whole morning. He plays this, I'm like, bruh, not that one.
Yeah.
He plays something, like I'm waiting for him to play something that will
jolt you, speak to you.
And then nothing. And I'll just be like, bro, let's try something else.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. And COB is the type of person who'll be like, oh yeah? All right, cool. He'll close it, save it,
move on to the next.
I think I've got it. I think so. Like even as you're switching to something else, he's motivating you. So it's important for you to create a certain synergy with the person, such that even when you say you're not feeling something, they understand where you're going. You know what I mean? And eventually he's just like, what are you feeling? Like, what exactly are you feeling?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I'm feeling like I'm looking for sad chords, but I want to do like a happy song. It's like, oh, how sad? Like. Sad. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's just like some sad chords, but something that it's on a beat that is gonna be jumping. It's like, all right, I got you. And that's how I started playing those keys. I was like, bro, that's the one.
I see the haters talking there. They don't even know my story. I've been on a winning, yeah. They don't wanna see my glory. But they need it easy, running all day. Send my
my point is, you need to be in a space where you're allowed to say no without making it seem like the person does not know what they're doing. But sometimes when you're creating music, it goes with your mood. You understand?
Exactly.
Right? It goes with your mood.
Yeah.
Because you may find that the 2-3 beats that you said no to will make sense to you after 3 days. You get my point.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
at times it's really just about the mood and the environment that you're in. And if you're with a producer that understands you, understands what you're doing, they do not take offense at all. You know what I mean? They understand, okay, cool. It's just a creative process that you're going through because you're feeling a certain type of way and you want to express yourself a certain type of way.
To create that synergy.
Exactly.
Do you see the passion that when you talk about production, and it's crazy. But now, obviously, you know, we can't have Roberto in the building and not talk about the amazing things that you've achieved on an international level.
Ooh, let's go.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, we've got many superstars in Zambia. Like, this is not to take credit from anyone, but I feel like before, obviously, people will jump on Amarula.
True.
As that one. But those of us who know, you've been pushing like continental boundaries for a very long time. I feel like you're one of the pioneers of like flag carrying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to pushing. How did it feel for you when Amarula hit? Because I feel like for everybody else, that was the moment. But I know you've been on that mission for such a long time.
True.
What was it like for you when that moment happened, when everyone finally saw that this is the guy you send across the border to go and get the job done?
Very I don't know. How can I put it? But a life-changing moment.
Yeah.
Because even just the first gig that I got was like, whoa, okay, you know? Because when they hit me up, I didn't charge them a particular fee, I would say. It was more of an offer.
Okay.
You get it, right? So it's like, yo, bro, there's X amount on the table. Can you come? Like, what? Are you sure?
Is it like French?
No, but we can negotiate. They see them like, negotiate. Negotiate what? What exactly do you want us to negotiate? Is it going down or going up?
Going up.
Nah, if it's too low, I'm like, bro, let's take it up then. So yeah, man, the first gig I got pretty much brought back whatever it is that I had invested up to that point. The amount of money I spent in shooting the music video, part of the promotion.
Beautiful music video, by the way.
Thank you. Everything came back from the first deposit.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, we're making...
That's how you know that you've got
man.
that one.
We're making progress. We're making progress. So that first gig, man, it's almost like it just opened the doors.
Doors for everything else.
Exactly. Because I remember that was it in... I think it was in May or June. It must have been in May because it was just after my wedding. So now you imagine you just come back from...
He opened blessings.
Bro.
He opened blessings just like that. He who finds.
Bro. Because when that money came, hey, everyone I was owing was like, yeah. Get out of my way.
Stop calling me.
No. And it just changed everything, bro. Like, it changed everything. I remember that was like, I think in May or June. It must have been May. By September, man, my email was...
Wow.
It was just, bro. It was crazy. And this one time I remember we had a situation where I had events, like back-to-back events. And I just asked my wife to just bring these clothes by the airport. So I would land, change bags, fly out.
My name is Roberto Amarula. Oh, have you seen my Amarula? So sweet and fine like Amarula. She comes in the morning, Amarula. Still have her in my night time. Gives me hangover.
Promoting the follow-up song.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was nuts.
The expectation.
So here's the thing, right? You create this. You create demand for the brand, excitement for the brand, and now people are waiting for the follow-up song. Right? They're waiting for the follow-up song. Then the follow-up song is ready. So now it's more like, is this hotter than the previous song? You get it, right?
Yeah.
So whether it is hot or not, it's almost like everyone's just like, yes, sure. There are those who are like, this is our guy. We need to pump the next song. Then others just like, no. We played the previous song for free. We ain't promoting you for free this time.
Yeah.
Bro, that was like one of the first main hurdles that we started facing with the follow-up projects. You get it, right? Because there's a difference with a song growing organically, and a huge difference when you now submitting to different people and say, all right, guys, now we've got this project.
Creating the machine behind the music now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was a challenge. That was a big challenge. Where now people are sitting on the song because they're like, yo, that Amarula song was big.
Yeah.
And we've seen how big you've become. You can definitely afford. So now I was getting figures from everywhere. Like, no, do you know how
You're
much
getting
this
overcharged.
artist gets to pay for promotion? I'm like, yo,
really?
No. You get it. So you kind of like get to start learning how to work around the ropes. It was challenging, but I think we pulled it off. Not to our expectations. I think the first 2 songs after Amarula did not do as well as we had wanted them to do. Then came African Woman.
Oh.
Yeah, man. That was like, all
when
right,
I feel like that's your pocket. I
know, man.
When you're talking to the queens of this soil, bro, like you tap into like a different type of energy, man.
I'm so blessed. I drink water straight from Zambia. Oh yeah.
And also it was a wake up call for me because some of my songs were primarily sung in Nyanja.
Yes.
You get it, right?
Yes.
So I remember this one time we were in Tanzania and I had an event, and then Diamond Platinums had an event as well, same night.
Woo!
Yeah. So it was like, all right, what's going to happen? And the promoters like, no, we don't understand these guys. They're supposed to be here to help us promote the event. Then they decide to do this and that. I'm like, all right, cool.
The politics of the game.
Bro, we performed. It was cool. Then the following day, we went to a town called Mwanza. So we're performing mainly for students. That is the day I realized, like, no, I need to switch up, man. I need to switch up. Because, like, the entire time we're performing, people just like watching.
Ish.
Your Eponava, Saraola.
And you have to keep going. That's what people don't understand. You have to keep going.
Bro, has your song ever felt like it's 15 minutes?
Bro, time stands still.
Hey, man. One song felt like 15 minutes. I'm like, damn it. I'm like looking at the DJ. I'm like, what time is this song going to end? Hey, man. Sometimes this stage is crazy. Man. And these guys are like, give us 40 minutes at least. 40 minutes.
And people are just standing.
By the third song, it felt like it was 2 hours. Amarula. I'm like, yo. These guys are going crazy on me, man. Hey, bro. Until like in between the songs, I just said, all right, cool. I'm going to be sampling Amarula a little bit. So every time I'm talking to the people, I'll just say like, she comes in the morning, and then they scream, Amarula. And then we switch to the next song. Just to keep the crowd
just to keep
going.
Them,
By the time the Amarula song drops, boom. Hey, man, the whole place erupts. It's like
big record.
Yeah. So I was like, I really need to work on songs that will resonate with,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how I came back, bro. I was like, all right, cool. We need to switch up. That's how the African Woman song came about. It was like, I need to create something that once the song starts, the first few lines, someone will just be like, all right, that's how come. Boom. Bless that African woman. Risking on my woman.
Come on.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on.
So that song literally just came through and was like, all right. So it was like a very good springboard. After Amarula, I would say after Amarula, African Woman just came and just like, all right. You're good. You're
the king of adapting, bro. You're the king of adapting. What would you say is the trick to your longevity? Because I mean, you've been in the game for a while, but like every time you come out, like your sound, we think you're gonna go that way, you go that way.
Direction.
You know what I mean?
I think it's being able to, like you've rightfully put it, being able to adapt to the scenario, the industry, and understanding that times will bring about new sounds, a different vibe, different lingo, a different way in which people look at things. You understand? So for me, I'm constantly on the lookout for new sounds. What is it that people are vibing to? What are the trends? How can you tap into that without losing your own identity? You get it, right? So it's been that moment where you're constantly learning from the industry, in as much as the industry is also learning from you. So it's like a back and forth like that, but it's a very meaningful, very educative sort of.
Come on.
You get it. So I'm constantly on the lookout, constantly learning, constantly adapting. Even with the criticism, I pick out the positives, you know, and when I look at the negatives, I'm thinking to myself, like, cool, why did you say what?
Why did I say that? Yeah.
You get it. So sometimes when you look at criticism and you take it negatively, you will not learn something. Sometimes it's important for you to look at the entire pattern of the criticism and say, okay, what are these people saying? Could they be something that I am missing out on? Because when you feel like you are above everybody else, you will feel like you're above everybody else. Meanwhile, you're losing direction. So for me, it's always about being able to adapt to whatever situation it is, whatever criticism is there. You learn something from that, and I feel like that's what's really helped me. Yebo.
Ay, superstar. Superstar. Closing remarks, bro. I know you've got a fire record out right now, doing amazing things.
Yeah.
What can we expect? What would you say is in the future for the superstar?
No album anytime soon.
Kwang, kwang, kwang.
No album. I feel like sometimes albums they limit the visibility of other songs. You know what I mean? Because it's like you concentrate on 2 songs, and then by the time that you want to release the 3rd song, you're already in studio recording other projects. You understand? So I just want to keep the momentum going. I'm just recording stuff as days go by. Whatever makes sense to us to put out, we'll put it out.
Yeah.
You know, anything that does not make sense, we still keep it in the vault, improve it, and hopefully put it on a project where we're able to say, okay, cool, fine, this is something that, you know, the people can still enjoy because it's good music at the end of the day.
Good music is good music. Yeah.
Exactly.
For someone who's watching you for the first time, what would you say to them?
Someone watching me for the first time, well, listen, you're now looking at the superstar.
Come on.
I've been around for a while, but we're still here to entertain you, here to ensure that you get to enjoy good music. So yeah, let's ride together. It's not too late for you to join the journey. Please check me out on Twitter, Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. All the handles is Roberto Zambia. So please join me. Get to check out what I've done so far and tell me what you think. So yeah, until the next record, peace.
And that's your outro. Perfect. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, yo, Rocky, one of them.